Yeah, hello guys, Cloudie here checking in with the update notice of the first patch of March, which was released today. Um, it's been so long since I actually had to talk about a proper patch. It kind of feels weird. I almost forgot how to do these. Sadly, originally there was gonna be a lot more to talk about, and I was gonna say finally a proper update to king_sreigd. But by the time I got home, this notice is here in red that some parts are having issues and so had to be delayed and so had to be removed from the patch notes too. This involves the divine punishment rate and the new rune system, so we don't get to have that, and I can't talk about it anymore because they do not have the have it in the patch notes. So instead, let's see what we actually do have. First and foremost, we have the legendary costume of Meru. So this is her uncursed form with the giant habadonkers, as Yon would say. Then we get to see the skill motions. It's kind of funny. I thought she would have like normal cannonball shots and stuff. So it makes sense that it's more of an energy weapon if it's like the Technomagic Kingdom stuff. The hook skill looks kind of funny too. Um, yeah, it's not bad. They do look nice, and she is definitely pretty in her unlollified form. I'm quite sure that people will spend the rubes on it. It goes the same way as with the previous legendary costumes, that you pay the current price, and as the discount keeps going, when the purchase period expires, you will get back whatever extra you have paid above the actual final price. Um, the period is only 1 week. I think this used to be longer, but for this one now, it's only 1 week, so until the 10th of March. And you can see, depending on how many people buy it, how the price will change. So it could go down all the way to 14k. And of course, the additional bonus from it is that the dispatch battles will consume less stamina. Oh, that's good enough, I guess. We get more costumes. This time it's for Luna and Taily. Good enough if you liked the furries and stuff. Yeah, and they come with their own signature. Now, new content, and this seems a bit like it's a little bit like incorrectly placed, I would say. But yeah, so they have changed the rune setup for every character. Instead of having the gears with the rune slots, now it's the characters themselves that get runed, and I wonder where you slot the runes in. Now, what this meant was that first and foremost, all your runes got unequipped. All your rune pages are gone, but in return, Vespa has sent us rubies to compensate for the lost rune pages. You can buy more rune pages with this button. It kind of works the same way as it did before. And you can see that these runes have like different markings on them. This specifies the kind of rune that can go in them. When you actually click on your runes to like equip them, you can see which slots they go into. I had a real quick check, and yeah, you can still equip 3 weapon runes, and I guess the other 2 will be working the same as they did before. Now, the one big drawback here is that your gear is no longer having the runes, which means that if you are switching them around, then you also need the runes on your characters, and you also need the rune pages on your characters, which may not have been the case before. So this can, yeah, so yeah, especially for characters that are used in more than one content, and where they need specific runes for that, it can be a drawback. I don't think it's right now. I don't think it's the end of the world, but yeah, it's maybe not the nicest thing to have. So, but yeah, but that's how it goes. And yeah, they all went back to your bag. Speaking of bag and this looks, you can see that they actually changed the looks. This both the hero page and the inventory look slightly different. Now I'm still trying to get used to it. It kind of feels like items are just hovering in the void there because the background and the frame is kind of gone. I can't really say I quite like it so far. It just feels a bit weird to me. also the character page, but maybe it's just because I have to get used to it, so I don't know. But yeah, that's how it is with the runes. Sadly, there was to be more about runes with the new Divine Punishment raid, but that got scrapped because, yeah, Divine Punishment raid is delayed. Yeah. So combat system reform, so the solo time of various skills will be removed, which means that this temporarily would stop the battles other than for the character casting, and then this condition or this effect has been removed from the game now. I guess it's something that Vespa introduced initially to the game when they released it, and then they found that it causes a lot of issues, and were trying to remove it or reduce it until now, but it seems it was still at some point in the game. Well, now it seems to be gone, or at least that's what they say. Change pop-up exposure conditions. Front pop-up, web view, community pop-up exposure conditions are changed. So these will only come up after you clear the Temple of the Goat King tutorial. And some of them, okay, so this is changing. Now this is interesting because after installing the APK, I tried to log into the game and I had to restart it like 5 times until I could get past the initial web view page with the event notice and whatever else. And then the game would just keep freezing on it up until the point where it finally got through. And then after like 5 minutes, the game crashed on me again. So still plenty of work to do, Vespa. And just get rid of these web view events. Really, please just switch to something else. All other games can sort this out. Why can't you? But yeah, alright. On more sad news, they are discontinuing the Portuguese and Spanish service. So that's sad, but I guess Vespa is cutting down on cost and stuff, so it's to be expected. And then there is a special store update. One thing I saw was the special Ether, not the Ether Tech package, which one was it? The Unique Weapon Awakening Stone package and the Unique Treasure Awakening Stone package. These cost like 9k rubies each, and I think they had 5 Awakening Stones, which you can use for awakening on your unique weapons or your unique treasures. Now normally a selector costs 4,000 or so. So having 5 of them that you can use on an already existing game, so this versus 20k is like 9. I think it was 9. So that's probably worth if you still want to upgrade someone, if you still need those stones, or if you need the unique treasures or the unique weapons. So that could be useful. Up to you if you want to spend your rubies on it. Of course, I'm not encouraging anyone to spend money. And then, yeah, they have extended the sale of some other stuff. Yeah, they switched some translating issues. That's not really interesting. And then the final part is about the original date of League of Honor and Challenge Raid new season was supposed to start on the 14th of March, but so these new seasons will be starting after the 15th with the maintenance. So that's what we have here. And yeah, the main part was really the new stuff, the new Divine Punishment raid, the systems that come with it, this Karma dungeon, the changes, stamina usage instead of keys and rubies, and what all this stuff and all the things they developed for it. And then it's all just scrapped. So it's kind of like, this is why we can't have nice things other than like this Meru art, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, let's finish with this, guys. Sadly, the main part is gone and we have to wait at least until the next maintenance, I guess. There is some quiz game going on, but actually no other in-game events, which is also a little bit sad. So there you have it. I was really excited to talk about this after work today, and then I got back to this red notice. So disappointed feelings and sounds, I guess, but this is what we have. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and this has been Cloudie for now. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.